Okay, you got a shelter. Now what about fire? You should have a fire stick or a lighter, but not everybody's going to be in the woods with those things. The one thing that most people carry everywhere they go is their cell phone. Now, if your phone still has a charge and it still functions, don't do this, okay? Because that phone could save your life. On the other hand, you've been out here 3 or 4 days, your phone is completely dead or it's completely soaked and there's no way it's going to work. I'm going to show you a way that you can use that cell phone to save your life by starting a fire. All right, as I said before, your phone may be crap as a communications device because it's soaking wet or it's completely dead, but it can help you start a fire if that's all you've got. You're going to need your phone, obviously, some tinder, some small sticks and twigs to get the fire going once you get your tinder going, and then obviously some bigger sticks. First thing you're going to want to do is pop the back off the phone and just kind of toss it off to the side. Get the battery out. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a knife or some way of popping the battery case. Alright? These lithium-ion batteries, even though they're completely dead, they will, once you crack that case open, it's going to create a spark and some flame. So the first thing you need to do is get the end off the battery. Alright, be careful because once you get this off, it could throw a spark with your knife. So just be gentle with it and just pop this little end off and try not to bust into the lithium ion part just yet. Okay, once we've got this peeled off pretty good where you can at least see the internals a little bit, piece off, there you go, as we can. Okay, and there's your 2 connections. All right, you want those exposed. You're gonna need something like a rock or something to set it down on, and then all you're gonna do is cut into the case itself. Now it's gonna react violently with air. You're gonna get a lot of smoke. You want to try to avoid breathing it if you can. All right, and just cut down into it, being careful because it will get hot. Now we've got a flame coming off this battery. We want to get our tinder into our fire pit as quickly as we can and start adding small sticks to it so we can keep the fire going. Okay, as you can see, the direction of the smoke is going off that way, so we're getting a little more wind coming from that direction. So we're going to reposition some of our stones around our fire to kind of create more of a windbreak. Alright, now that white smoke that's coming off there is partly what's left of the battery burning up, so you don't want to be sucking on those fumes if you can avoid it. Okay, now that you got your fire going, you should have already gathered firewood. A rule with firewood is you get what you think you need and then double or triple that. Last thing you want to do is be crawling out in the middle of a snowstorm or at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're freezing ass cold to gather more firewood. I've done that before. It's not fun. So remember, get what you think you're going to need to last the night and then double or triple that. The other thing about a fire is you don't need a damn bonfire out here, okay? There's supposedly an old saying that goes something like, Indians build small fires, stay warm, keeping close to fire. White men build big fires, stay warm, chopping wood. Don't be the guy that's staying warm because you're chopping wood. Be the guy that's warm because you're staying close to your fire. This little fire right here is more than enough to keep me warm and toasty for the entire night. Along with the shelter that I built and this fire, we're in for a good night out here in the Rocky Mountains. Thanks for watching, and as always, train to survive.